The story begins with little Reed and his dad. His dad was a hunter, and this time he took Reed along on a hunt. He hunted a deer and then handed Reed a knife so he could skin it, but Reed was very scared and couldn't do it. Seeing this, his dad became angry and started yelling at him. The scene then cuts, and now we see an adult Reed. Today was his wedding day, and the whole house was filled with joy. After the wedding, Reed and his wife set off on a long drive, for which his dad had already made preparations. He had placed something in the car, meant only for emergencies. Seeing this, Reed got angry. Perhaps due to his dad's strict behavior, he was never close to him. Reed and his wife started their journey. Along the way, they discovered that his wife was pregnant. As they talked about their upcoming child, a car suddenly appeared in front of them. Reed wasn't paying attention, and their car collided with the other vehicle. His wife scolded him for being careless. A little further ahead, they reached a place where the road split into two. They were unsure which path to take. There was a signboard that indicated a fuel station and a store nearby. Reed's wife suggested taking that road, as fuel stations and stores are usually near highways. They followed the road, but the strange thing was that there was no traffic at all. When they reached the store, they saw that it was completely empty. An old man was sitting inside, but when they tried to talk to him, he did not respond, as if he were asleep or unconscious. The old man remained still, seemingly unaware of their presence. Suddenly, an old woman approached them. Seeing her, both of them felt a little scared, but quickly composed themselves. Reed's wife asked the old woman for permission to use the washroom. The old woman responded in a stern tone, "Do not dirty it." With the old woman's help, they found a way to the highway and left. As they continued their journey, they started talking again. Then all of a sudden, Reed felt as if someone had dumped a bucket full of blood onto his car. But in the next moment, everything was normal again. He thought maybe it was just his imagination. After a while, Olivia, Reed's wife, turned on the radio. The songs playing were normal, but Reed heard another voice within them, whispering, "Your wife does not love you." As they drove, they saw an old man on the side of the road. Reed thought he might be asking for a lift. Olivia immediately refused, saying, "We are not giving him a ride. Who knows who he is?" Reed, exhausted from driving, let Olivia take over. As he sat back, he suddenly felt very strange, as if instead of moving forward, they were going backward. He ignored the feeling and tried to sleep. When Reed woke up, he saw something terrifying. Olivia had transformed into a monstrous demon. Her face and eyes were horrifying, as if she were about to devour him. Then suddenly, Reed's eyes opened again. He got scared and started looking around. As soon as he came onto this road, strange things started happening, mostly to him. He couldn't understand why all of this was happening. Olivia was driving, but he hadn't looked at the meter yet. When Reed finally checked the meter, he saw that the fuel tank was almost empty. This could have only happened if they had been driving for hours. Olivia, surprised, said, "I thought we had only been driving for a few minutes." Reed's mind raced. Something was wrong. A time loop. He realized that he had been repeating the same thing for a long time, without even noticing it. Now Olivia had to believe it too. She started feeling dizzy, and a strange sensation took over her. Reed sang a song to calm her down. He reached toward the back of the car to grab something. Then Olivia saw blood on the car. The very next moment, she saw a blood-stained girl standing in the middle of the road. Terrified, she quickly sped the car away. Reed, shocked, asked, "What are you doing?" Still trembling with fear, Olivia explained everything to him. As they talked, they once again reached the same speed bump where they had started. Now both of them were losing their minds. Reed realized that they had been traveling for hours, yet it was still evening. The moment they stepped out of the car, a thick darkness spread all around them. In an instant, it was night. Then Olivia saw a dead man's body hanging from a nearby tree. His torso was lifted, as if something had eaten him. Before they could process anything, a masked stranger suddenly attacked them. The two ran in fear to save their lives and tried to escape in the car. Afraid, Reed accidentally started reversing instead of driving forward. As they went backward, they even forgot why they were doing this. Then suddenly, the same masked man appeared in front of their car again. Now the car had run out of fuel. They couldn't even run anywhere. Just then, another car appeared in front of them. The masked man was startled by its horn. Taking advantage of this moment, Reed and Olivia ran toward the jungle. But there was nothing in the jungle. However, as soon as they entered, strange things began happening again. They couldn't remember why they were running through the jungle. Then suddenly, time stopped. And when they regained consciousness, they found themselves locked in a dark room. Now both of them were injured. They realized that they had been kidnapped, and the one who had kidnapped them was none other than the same masked man. Olivia looked at Reed and shivering said, "I have to tell you the truth. I never loved you." It was as if someone had stabbed Reed in the heart. Olivia, crying, continued, "I was forced to marry you. I was with someone else. And to be honest, I don't even know if this child is yours or not." Reed's blood boiled. Then suddenly the radio in the room turned on by itself. A voice emerged from the middle of a song. "I told you, she doesn't love you." Reed looked in shock. The same masked man was sitting nearby, probably eating the flesh of the same dead man. Now his eyes were fixed on Reed and Olivia. But before he could attack, someone suddenly appeared from behind and struck his head hard. The masked man collapsed unconscious. Reed and Olivia saw that it was the same old man they had encountered earlier at the store, the one who had tried to stop them from coming to this place. Reed muttered, "The same one. What is all this? Where are we?" The old man took a deep breath and said, "This place is cursed. Everything here is trapped in a time loop. Time neither moves forward nor can anyone escape, and the longer you stay here, the more you will forget your past, just as I have forgotten mine." This is the story of a man who has been stuck in the same place for years, so long that he doesn't even remember how long he's been here. He had grown old and believed that he might die within the loop, but suddenly his memory started fading. He forgot Olivia and Reed, and then he started attacking them. Terrified, they both ran away. As they fled, dawn broke, but Reed was angry with Olivia and didn't want to speak to her. Right now, however, their top priority was escaping this place at any cost. On their way, Reed saw someone. After looking carefully, he realized it was Olivia, when she had gone to the washroom in the jungle. That's when it hit him. They were trapped in a time loop. Everything was repeating itself over and over. Reed immediately picked up a stone and scared the old version of Olivia away. Now he understood. There had never been anyone to scare him before. Rather, he was himself. Then he took the petrol out of his car, and in the next loop, he put it back into the car to save himself. Now he also understood that if he drove the car backward, time would also move backward, and maybe he could escape this loop. But as he started going backward, his memory started fading again, and he began driving the car forward again. Then he saw that a masked man had attacked Reed and Olivia, who were arriving in the new loop. Reed and Olivia were terrified. Reed and Olivia honked their car horn to distract the masked man. When Olivia looked back inside the car, he saw a knife. He thought that maybe Reed had brought the knife to kill him, because now Reed had learned the truth about Olivia. Frightened, he picked up the knife and threw Reed out of the car. Reed kept trying to explain, saying, "Wait, it's not what you're thinking. There's danger outside." But Olivia didn't listen. As soon as Reed got out of the car, someone attacked him. But seeing this, Olivia was shocked. The masked man attacking them was none other than Olivia himself from the future. The same one who had kidnapped them. The one who was eating human flesh. Now Olivia's mind was shattered. He quickly got into the car. Reed somehow managed to escape and jumped into the car as well. Both of them started driving the car backward in a hurry. As they moved backward, time began to shift rapidly. Day and night changed as if someone was flipping a switch on and off. Then they reached the same road from where they had started this journey. Everything was fine, but it was too late. When Reed looked at his phone, there were numerous messages from family and friends. He realized that he had spent a very long time here. But now Olivia was dead, and so was his child. There was nothing left in this life anymore. He got out of the car and walked on the same road from which he had once emerged after overcoming a difficult situation. And then he realized it was the old man who had tried to stop him from coming here in the first place. Suddenly, he saw a little girl in the jungle whose face resembled that of his daughter-in-law. He understood that she was his daughter. Perhaps some version of Olivia had given birth to her, and now she too was trapped in the same jungle. The girl held a picture of Reed and Olivia. Reed hugged the picture and wept. With this, the story ended here. So tell me your thoughts in the